Halo, halo, cek 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 1 2 3. Oke, masuk. Alchemy Store. Oh, iya.
Huh. Looks like Timaeus isn't here today. Customers? Oh, pardon me. Are you looking for Timaeus? No. Just strange for him to not be. I see. He was called away by Albedo a little while ago. I'm Sucrose, Albedo's assistant. If you have any alchemy-related queries, you could always ask me. I do my best to help. Huh? Do I look nervous? My apologies. I don't get out too often. I'm usually in the laboratory where there aren't many others to talk to. If you need any help, just call my name. If not, I'll be reading a book. Thanks. No worries. We're all clued up on the basics of alchemy, aren't we? Hey, aren't you the legendary traveler? The one who repelled Storm Terror?
Legendary.
I've heard so many stories about you. Always wanted an opportunity to research you up close. What do you mean, research? Sorry, don't mind me. What am I saying? Still, you'd definitely be able to help Albedo. It is you, after all. There's that name again, Albedo. Is he also an alchemist in Mondstadt? Apologies. I never introduced him. Albedo is the Knights of Favonia's chief alchemist. He's also Timaeus and my teacher. But Paimon's only ever seen Timaeus teaching. Yes, he's dedicated himself to investigating the truth of this world, and has made many an important breakthrough. We often get alchemists coming to Mondstadt from all over Teyvat, seeking his help. They say, wow, Paimon didn't know he was such a big deal. Still, it seems that he's encountered a problem in his research recently. Every time I see him, he has a concerned look on his face. I'm sure that Albedo would love to hear about your incredible exploits. I know it would bring him lots of new inspiration. Albedo is a true gentleman. He'll be sure to pay you back in equal measure for helping him out.
Making
I don't
stronger.
see why not. Testing the limits of living beings' capabilities, Albedo and Timaeus will be conducting research in the mountains. I'm afraid you'll have to go to the entrance to the pass and look for him by yourself. Sorry. That's the best I can do. Hey, stop worrying. We got this. Sucrose is a whole lot less nervous once she gets talking about... Anyway, let's go albedo. Let the show be. Sister Rosaria, so here you are. Choir practice is about to.
I've told you already, I don't go in for that kind of thing.
But
Hopes? That's odd, because I don't recall a...
I mean, sure.
But what? You're the event organizer, aren't you? Do you not find it the least bit? This far out from... Who knows?
Huh? Well, that can't be.
Evidence Don't fret, nobody's gonna blame you if you go back empty-handed. I can't, but if you dally any longer, you really won't make it.
You're right. It's a very important commemorative event. If I'm late, then... right, I've gotta get going. Seems like that sister's an expert in making people believe anything she wants.
I thought I heard something. Who are you and why are you eavesdropping?
We better watch out. She's...
Oh, really? I'm a member...
Wait, she heard that? Paimon was whispering so quietly.
And as for this Outlander, you seem to be the honorary knight that saved us from Storm Terror. Otherwise...
What? Do the Sisters of Monster have the authority to arrest people now?
We can't go turning a blind eye to hidden dangers, can we? Why shouldn't sisters have a sense of...
That doesn't sound right. But...
Let's talk about you. What are you doing in the mountains?
Looking for albedo.
If it's him you're after, I made a point of noting his tracks. Many people have made their way up after the snowstorm.
So, are you also looking for...
No, this is just a professional habit of mine. I sensed elemental traces in these tracks. Never hurts to be vigilant. I couldn't care what you think.
Rosaria said
First
there
bang,
were
halo
elemental
Uye
traces in
buat
the track.
Iwan Uye.
They should show up pretty clearly with elemental sight.
Gimana itu? Webhooknya dipakai. Bener. Aduh. Press to view without circle. Bisa nggak ya manjat ya? Belum ada niatan konten, tapi tertarik sama implementasinya. Oke. BTW, Iwan ini main Valorant. Ranknya apa, Iwan? Bot mana ya? Maju kayaknya bisa nih. Ini apaan? Tanda apaan nih? Kedinginan. Ini tanda apaan? Apa harus pakai ini ya? Lu tahu? Panas. Aduh, apa nih? Jangan-jangan ini dulu ya. Follow now cover that server rejoin founder.
If we bury it, maybe it'll spring back to life.
Lawan dulu.
You can't run.
Cari perapian.
See? Higher, higher, hands on fire. Let's dance.
Smell of treasure. Strange.
Wih, anjir. Investigate. Tempatnya di mana ya? Apa di bawah? Let's figure. Mana? Bukan sih. Sorry ya, mana gak ini aja, bingung. Agak kurang apa ya, jarang main ginian. Ini gimana ya tempatnya? Apa di atas lagi? Maksudnya ke atas lagi sih. Ikut BTR dulu deh. Apa nyari TP? Buat ini dulu. Naik. Pak. Oh enggak sih, kayaknya di atas. Oh iya bener, di atas. Lawan gak? Lawan aja.
I'll protect us.
Anjing ada damage.
I taste blood.
See? This isn't good. Cross over.
Sama aja.
Let's dance.
Smell of treasure. Strange.
Apa nih? Gue calon kah gue?
I'll protect us.
Crimson Agate.
Judgment!
I'll remember.
Oh, gue manggil tuan anjir tadi. Aduh, bentar ya, nyari ini perapian. Anjing, berarti gue jauh lagi dong. Salah. Baik aja dulu. Sorry, bentar.
Go, Barbara,
Bentar.
go.
Apa tuh?
Are you going to hold a festival?
Kanan kiri nih. Kiri pasti. Kita ke kiri nih. Cabut. Aduh, teman-teman. Nah, ini perapian nggak sih? Oh, bukan. Ini nggak mungkin. Nah, iya bener. Kirain perapian itu tuh yang apa sih, yang cook. Ternyata ini bisa. Jeruk lagi kah? Ini salah jalan deh. Tadi anjir.
Let the show be.
Coba lah sini dulu. Kalau ini tadi jalan dari sini, berarti bener dong. Atas tadi, lewat pinggiran. Depan ada. Semangat kontennya bro, thank you. Siapa nih? Yofukashi. Halo, welcome. Wah iya loh sini. Kedinginan nanti. Itu apaan? Oh, bisa deh. Tapi jatuh nih. Hup. Lawan gue deh.
Fuse is lit! You can't run!
Kanan dulu, keperapian, habis itu coba lewat kiri. Ya, lewat bawah deh. Coba deh. Wah, juga. Gak usah ngebuka dulu sih inian. Oh iya bener, ngebuka dulu aja deh. Buka apa namanya? Buka dulu. Kok cancel anjir? Iya buka start dulu. Teleport dulu, start. Bisa yang keren. Harusnya kesini tadi. Apa ini? Bentar. Sorry. Ganti part. Iya, ganti part bener. Kok nggak salah karakter ini bisa diganti ininya deh.
Just what will we come across this time?
Caranya gimana ya? Sudah deh. Oh, di sini.
Let's go out and play.
Gak kuat.
I'll protect us. Yeah. Fire hazard. Oh.
Empty chest. Good for storage.
Ini dulu nggak sih? Sekali dulu apa nih? Oh, oh, keren harus ini apa namanya? Disentuh pakai elemen tanah, dalam tanah ya rendah. Apa pakai ini coba pakai. Oh iya belum diambil bentar. Apa iya pakai hook tahu?
Is it time?
Kayaknya nggak mungkin dah, harus pakai sesuatu gitu. Wah anjir, tambah dingin. Sana ada itu nggak ya? Dapetin nggak?
Go! Let the show be. Is it my time?
Super gue minta spasi anjir.
I'm fine.
ke saya deh. Tadi kemana tuh?
Are you tired? Try my new spicy energy drink. I'm sure it'll wake you up. Let's dance.
Ini gue nggak liatin kan bar stamina. Di baru kalian ya. Oh itu ada. Itu deh. Apain ini? Perlu dah ini dulu.
Let's go out.
Sama kayak yang di atas, tapi ini lebih banyak orangnya. Nanti ada. Bukan kau.
Feels this way. Let the
Send this quickly. Stay right there.
A mystic retreat.
Take cover. Well done. Let's end this quickly.
Judgment.
I must counterattack. This
Oh,
is
ada
bad.
masih jalan, masih ada lawan lah. Udah kuat.
You know, little pixie, your ability to appear and disappear at will.
Rebut dulu.
Yeah?
After committing a crime, you'd be able to leave the scene without a trace.
You're so suspicious.
Apa ini aja dah, ini aja deh.
Want a taste of my hammer?
You can't run. Shiver.
Have a little taste.
Yeah. Time for a light show.
Freeze.
Ooh, will we find any firework materials in here?
Elemental site. Kalau ada
Let's move.
Ampun bang, ampun bang.
It's getting colder and colder. Rosaria, aren't you freezing?
Me? I'm all right. I got used to operating in adverse conditions a long time ago.
Huh? Seems like there's more to being a sister closer in the Favonius Church than Paimon realized. Is that Albedo? Why would he hang around a place like this?
The word on the street is he loves painting. The views and scenes.
But can't he see those helichurros? Isn't he in danger? Uh-oh. Looks like we startled them. Enough talk. Let's take him out of the picture first.
Who are you? Why did you alarm them? Thank the gods I'd already completed my painting. Would have been a shame to leave these particular hilichurls unfinished.
What's up with painting hilichurls? What makes them so interesting?
I'm afraid the answer isn't easy to explain. If you'd like to have a look at my painting, it may give you a clue.
Wow, look at the detail! But some of it seems to have been done in a hurry.
You can find these hilichurls anywhere. Quite boring, in fact. Not worth closer inspection. But take a look at this specimen. In the cyclical lives of such primitive...
Hold your horses. Something. We found your man. I'm headed back.
What? Don't you have any questions for him? Ugh, what a weirdo.
So Sister Rosaria brought you, but back to the point. From her words, it seems that you were...
We met a girl in Mondstadt, Sucrose. She said you were stuck with your research.
I see. So then, if I've heard a bit of it, I'll skip to the conclusion. There's only one possibility after all. You came from afar. From another world, correct? Excellent. If I could procure your assistance, I think my research would benefit enormously. Forgive me. This must be confusing.
Whoa. You want to start with...
For example, awakening life. Breathing new life into fallen leaves.
You can do that?
However, I have a particular seed in my it's like you, in that it hails from another world.
Well, if you're struggling to figure it out...
I beg to differ, but you're not from the known world. By observing and researching you...
Shall we just get out of here? This sounds a little freaky.
Mora, Nala, time for a change of surroundings. We should be going.
Albedo and that traveler seem to have hit it off. Takes a weirdo to know one, I guess. I wonder, does this constitute...
Teleport nggak? Teleport aja deh. Ini apa? kalau dia bisa dihancur.
Has a question.
I don't know. Using alchemy to awaken otherworldly life into that would constitute a big leap in my understanding of the essence after awakening.
No, Paimon's got a brain. But what's the seed gonna become? Isn't that more interesting than whatever it was you were saying?
Well,
Doesn't see.
if it turns out to be a delicious fruit, dinner's on me.
Yay! Paimon's holding you to it.
Well, let's just say I, occasionally have to look after a child. Another lengthy explanation, I'm afraid. The subject of my first research was the elements. In this world, how you're able to freely manipulate elemental... Firstly, do you have any extra organs? A second heart? A fourth stomach? Things of that nature.
No.
Fascinating. And this floating child is...
What a stupid question. Can't you see the gap between us? And another thing, it's Paimon, not floating child.
I was merely considering the possibility that you were an external organ. Perhaps there is some invisible force connecting you. Oh, that rules out that possibility. I wonder... But that would mean that Paimon's elemental power would be enough to...
Bener nggak sih atas?
Hey, how would
Atau
you
yang
know
lain.
anyway?
In that case, it would appear that there's no obvious difference, given that there's clearly a discrepancy. Firstly, this mysterious elemental power. I'd like to examine Let me lure a few slimes to the area.
Huh?
Direct and clear observation. Naturally, if you're...
Slimes! Slimes are fine.
Well, prepare yourself. The slimes will be here any moment.
Here comes the fireworks! Let's dance. Ready, steady, go! Fire! Time for a light show! You can't run! Let the show begin. The fuse is lit! Yeah, hi.
Ntar lagunya mati ya? Enggak deh.
Great work. Did you feel anything out of the ordinary? If you're injured, I have a few emergency potions ready.
Just be cold.
Excellent. According to my observations, now that we know that the external flow...
Internal flow? How do you test that?
It's very simple. I can use alchemy to create a potion that will extract elemental power. If the elemental power is stored or accumulated physically within your body, this potion may elicit an elemental reaction.
Crystallization storage.
Sounds kinda terrifying.
Don't worry. In the normal course of events, you'd feel some temporary queasiness. No bodily injury.
And in the abnormal course of events?
If anything unexpected occurs, I've made the necessary preparations. Try not to. Well, that's not just a warning. If yes, that's an excellent way to think about it. Before we get started, the potion we'll use for it's a type of. I'll take you to my camp. All going to plan.
Paimon? Let's keep our eye.
Here. Should do for catalyst purposes. This one. Usable with a bit of polish. What luck. This should be enough. My campsite is just up ahead. I'll lead the way.
Yoimiya ganti sama ini sama siapa? Apa namanya? Ya ini, aku tahu.
Oh, is it time for me to...
My assistant Tamea's here is helping me with my.
Hello! I've just...
Whoa!
I wouldn't call them results, inferences, and a few I think the most rational direction would be to expound on the phylogenetic relationship between this traveler and the slimes. Consider, you don't have a vision, but you can manipulate elemental energy. The slimes don't have visions either, yet they too are able to manipulate the elements. Following this line of thought, I'm sure we'll be able to establish a basis.
Not bad for a point of entry. But strictly speaking, slimes are elemental life forms. A cryoregis in that sense.
Yes, sir.
After all, we've got our. If it turned out that he.
Ah, it would. Speaking of data, to complete.
Great, I'll leave you to it.
meant to say was, that's the spirit.
Before we can proceed with our if you're interested, why not have...
Here comes Albedo. Let's go see him.
I'm back. Did you see anything interesting? Well, there may be significant differences between different worlds. Take Tevat, for example, but worlds may well exist. So, I think answering this question calls for the same methodology as last time. In other words, time for the next experiment. No. You shan't be required to exert quite so much effort this time around. Now, see this pillar here? Use your willpower to try and break it.
Oh, apa jangan pak buat yang tadi?
You think Paimon knows how to do this?
That was your best effort? I'm curious to see how the taste and texture respond. It may even help with proliferation. Anyway, why don't you cook us up a sunshine sprat?
Cooking?
Not only is it...
Paimon, that does sound yummy though. Okay, Paimon approves.
I'll leave you to it then. Looking forward to the results. If there's anything...
Paimon! How are we gonna channel elemental power into the food? Maybe try the willpower thing again.
That was fast.
Where does he get these ideas from anyway? Let's just do it the old-fashioned way.
Some sunshine spread and give it a redo. Sunshine. Apa nih maksudnya? Coba
When the
dua
sun's
dulu.
out, bathe in sunlight. But when the moon's out, bathe in moonlight. Huh? Toodaloo.
Maybe try the willpower thing.
Sunshine.
Kerjaan nggak habis-habis nih. Kesehatan jangan sampai ambiar. Aqua dulu.
Wanna come over for tea? Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Woo.
Waduh, nyari resepnya dulu. Bentar, tadi udah nggak ya? Klaim dulu.
Once, there was a glorious kingdom established. One client, two clients. Three clients.
Bentar. Nggak jadi deh. Enggak. Commission. Oh, ini deh. Learn how to cook sunshine. Oh, ini deh. Udah ada, deng. Bahannya. Hup.
That was fast. An average outcome experimentally, but you've really brought out the... As far as the proliferation hypothesis is... Unless... Could it...
We just didn't know how to channel
Not to worry. And here's your...
Woohoo! Thanks! Glad you were paying attention.
I can tell that you're good friend. Not that Paimon would have been able to do much if things had gone wrong.
Hey! You were being nice a second ago!
Aduh, lagunya sedih banget. Glimpse of Us. Coba ini deh.
But you do have tasty recipes, so Paimon forgives you. And you're right, we are...
Yes, there are all manner of alchemical items here. Keeping them in their proper place is a challenge. I managed to
Paimon's
Don't worry if you can't look. If you had, I must have...
So, guess we'd better take a look. Oh, yeah! Phew!
For lost item.
This must be electrohypostasis powder. The extract of an animal crystal fly can only be animal...
Goodness. You managed... I'm wondering.
Yep.
Unfortunately, only a never-before-seen... Don't be disheartened. I have to commend your deduction that the items would contain elemental traces. Right then. Up until now, our research has focused on your otherworldly identity. In essence, looking out from where we're standing. Can you see what Sucrose is doing? And if you jump from here and landed on that cliff? The one over there. So what about if you planted a single blow on the mountain face here? Then I shouldn't get to it. I know of a location that will be perfect.
Still in one piece. Good thing the vial's so strong.
Holy shit. Ya deh. Terus itu udahan mau makan. Lapar. Waduh, tengah-tengah. Semoga wah, anjir gak nyampe dikit lagi. Oh iya, bisa sini dulu dong. Aduh, lihat. Oh, aduh. Chest kah? Oh ya.
Empty chest. Good for storage.